everybody this evening. Hi Claire, hi Karen, hi Anthea. How is everybody? Let me just sort myself out. I look like I've got no hair. Not a good look. Hi Chelsea. Oh good, I'm glad. Good if things are good with you. Ah, Claire, thank you for your purchase. Straight in. Let's just bring up the live feed on YouTube. Hello if you're watching on YouTube. Do drop me a comment wherever you're watching from and tell me where you're watching from. Hi Brads, welcome in. Oh yes, Chelsea, there is a brooch that you will like this evening. Can't get my YouTube to work. Hi, Will Black Cat. How is everybody? Just bear with me while I set up the old tech. There we go. There I am. Lovely side view of my double chin. Hi Jodie, how are you doing? Lots to show you this evening. Let me just see. You might want to zoom out on the old camera. Look at all this. I think this might actually be the biggest show that we've ever done. As ever, there are things in the bite now as well as in the auctions. We're kind of focusing on charms and pendants this evening, but there are other things which are kind of charm related. So there's some figural things, there's things with symbols on, that kind of stuff. So we've got brooches, earrings, pendants, charms, necklaces, and bracelets. And all of the charms are listed under pendants. If you like to filter within the shop, you can go in and have a look. Everything's pre-listed. Welcome in Sadie, Bluebee, Helen and Mags. Hello, I'm Kat if you are new to me. I always forget to say that. We've got 3 giveaways this evening, 2 follower giveaways, which are these 2 new things. There's a bracelet and a pin badge. And then for the buyer's appreciation, it's one of my upcycled charm necklaces, and you can choose whichever charm you like to hang from here. This is an amber one, it doesn't have to be that one. I've got 2 boards of charms to show you later in my upcycled charm range. So if you don't want that one, you can choose a different one. Hi Warrior and Shaylee, how you doing? Shaylee, I missed you today. Again, I'm sorry. It's just too distracting. I never get done in time. Did you have a good show? What were you doing today? Let me know. Let me give you a little closer look of what's in the light box. I've been very busy. So I wasn't on last Tuesday because my eldest is off to secondary school in September. Don't know how that happened. She was so tiny. She was premature, my big one, and she was only 3.5 pounds. She was just this tiny little thing, and now she's this great big tall girl going off to secondary school. So we were going to meet her tutor and see the school and get the information that we needed. And then in 2 weeks' time, it's her last day, so I won't be on that day either. So I'm on obviously tonight. Next week we'll be back with a normal show. The following week is her last day of school. And then the week after that, it's my birthday week. So we're going to have a big birthday show. And I'm going to do free bracelets with every order again. Oh, Shaylee, your son's going to uni. What's he going to study? Welcome in, Jill and Kirsty and Sarah and Lizzie. Jodie's grandson was £2.11. Oh, bless him. How old was he? How early was he, I should say? 28 weeks. Wow. So my eldest was born at 30 weeks, but I went into hospital when I was 27 weeks. Is that right? 26, 27 weeks. And they were giving me steroid injections routinely. So she got bigger. So she was actually quite a healthy weight for her gestation. She looked like a perfect newborn, but just really, really tiny. She was so small, bless her. She is not now, though, because my husband is really tall, and she probably comes up to about there on me. She's 11, a very tall girl. Welcome in, June and Kirsty. Baby bird, yeah, that's what they used to call her as well. Little baby bird, bless them. Wow, Shay's daughter was £11. Wow, that's like over 3 times the weight of mine. Oh, thank you, June. I feel quite self-conscious without my hair down, but I washed it at the swimming pool on Sunday night, and it's going in every direction. I just had to put it up. Okay, some things I was going to tell you. So I've got the upcycled charms that I've made as well. I've got 2 boards of them to show you. We'll do that at the end. They're in the bite now. And I've got my upcycled necklaces. There's a couple of things that my daughter's made in the bite now as well. There's one mirror and one bottle opener left at the moment. And oh, my big news of the week, what happened last Monday was that we hit 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. Yay! Which is really exciting. And I've been given an account manager at Google to help grow the channel even further. So that's really exciting. And we're about to hit, hopefully tonight, 4.2. We've had another 200 subscribers in the last week. I don't know what's going on. So that's all very exciting. If you don't already, it's Jewellery Rescue. If you want to go over and subscribe, because when we hit 5,000, I'm going to be giving away a diamond necklace. Very exciting. Very exciting. Right, let me see what I missed in the chat. Shelley's firstborn was £9 2.5 weeks early. Wow. One of my best friends is going in for a section on Friday. It's going to be so hot this week, bless her. I hope they've got good air conditioning at the hospital. It's not fruit. This came from one of you, lovely lot. They are parrots. Aren't they cool? It was a lovely gift in the post. I love it. It's a big conversation piece. I often wear it to the car boot sale and people comment on it there. It's accessorised if you want to try and find it online. If I find another one, I shall let you know. Right, shall we get started? Is there anything anyone's desperate to see? Otherwise, I wondered if we go straight in with the charms, as it's a charm show. What do you guys think? Let me just bring up the list. We've got a pendant to start off with, and this one is a beautiful piece of art glass. That's dichroic glass that's been wire wrapped. So no chain on this one. If you're desperate for a chain, I obviously have lots of chains, but it's just being sold as a pendant, and it's got a pre-bid on it of £3, and that is running now to Jill. I did see Jill's name pop up. Are you working today, Jill? She's over in the States, so not the evening for her just yet. Look at those colours, purples and greens. Thank you, Jill, starting us off. Let me pop that in a tray for you. And then we have another beautiful art glass pendant. I love glass, as you know. Helen, looking forward to seeing the silver bracelet. Is that the charm one with the, they're all charm ones, aren't they? With the faux pearls and things on. Okay, I'll get that one up in a minute. So I think this is dichroic as well. It's like a sort of, like a dip underneath. So it's flat, but it looks like a dip in the glass. I don't know if that makes any sense, if you could see that on the screen. It's really cool. Silver tone veil. Can't see anything amongst this. Oh, I know the one you mean, Helen. Oh, the perfume bottle's cool, isn't it? Okay, let's run this one at £3. Jill fancies this one as well. They are lovely. I've got lots of art glass, so Jean likes this one too. I just can't resist picking up the glass. Love it. I think it's going to Jean. Somebody just dropped something in another room. Thank you, Jean. We've got the bee pen tonight, which is apt because I think there's a bit of fighting going on over that lovely bee pendant, this one up here. Okay, the perfume bottle's probably a bit trickier to get down. Let me show you this one first. Is it not in the, have a look in the description as well, Shaylee, or at the end of the title. I'll measure it if not. So this is a little vintage charm bracelet. It's just a simple one. It's got no markings, but it's tested as sterling silver, and it's small. It's 7 inches. Just double check it on the ruler whilst we've got it here. Yeah, it's like a teensy tiny bit over the 7, but not by much. Oops. Let me just find it. There's a bit of a lack of actual charm bracelets because I don't come across them very often, and I had a sort of backlog collection of them in the last charm show that I did. So this is the only silver traditional charm bracelet in this evening, and we're running that one now at £6. As I say, it has tested as sterling, but no markings on it. And obviously you could do it up along wherever you want to if it's too big. Yvonne is in. That's a name I don't think I know. Welcome in if you're new, and apologies if you're not new. I do have a shocking memory. Welcome in, people joining us. Sorry if I missed your names coming in. So 7 inches on this one, unmarked sterling. Nice vintage one. It did have a couple of the charms that are in tonight's show on it, and I've taken them off just so that they can be customised. Thank you very much, Yvonne. It looks like an amber bracelet, but it's not an amber bracelet. It's actually plastic. I filmed a couple of unbaggings today for YouTube. I did a short one and a long one, and this came out of one of those. I didn't actually show it in the video because it was all tangled up in something else, but I've got these silly little wrists, and it's hard to find a bracelet that actually fits without having to adjust it, and this one did, so I just popped it on. Hi, Kirsty. Did I say hello to you, Kirsty? I'm not sure if I saw you come in. Yeah, it would be better if it was amber, wouldn't it? Perhaps I should copy it, make one out of amber. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I've got tons of amber. In fact, while I'm looking at it, let me show you. I was going to list it, but oh, I've just spotted I've got another blue moon glow necklace here for Antique Bee. Look at, oh, we've lost one. Look at all this. That one's not amber, but the rest are. I've got loads of them. But the price seems to have dropped in the second-hand market for amber. I don't know if you found that, Shaylee, but I'm not listing it while it's, oh, sorry, horrible close-up view of my neck there. Ah, dear, sorry, Kirsty. Yeah, I'm not going to list them until the prices go back up again. Right, where were we? Shaylee, did you want me to get that necklace down now? I can do if you are desperate to see it. Let me just bring the charms back up for now. Hi, Lexi, over on YouTube. Hello, and other friends watching on YouTube, do comment and say where you're watching from. And if you want to come over to Whatnot, you just need to scan the QR code and it will bring you over and give you some free credit if you're new as well. We know that, Darts Lady. We do. We don't get much amber. Well, that's quite a lot of years of collecting amber. Those are the thick ones, but other ones that I bought were smaller or that were broken. I've made lots of bracelets. I used to have a good trade in bracelets on Etsy, and then they banned the sale of amber chip jewellery on Etsy for safety. Not other chip gemstones, just amber, oddly. I think it's to do with a safety issue with baby jewellery. And so I had to take it all out of my shop, and it was one of my best-selling products was the bracelets. Not for babies, mine were for adults, but anyway, that was a drama from a few years ago. Let's have a look at this gorgeous one. We've got a few pre-bids on this one. This has got a real 90s look about it. Lovely Celtic design, and it's a purple in black, which is really unusual. I think it must be silver plated because if you look at the back, it's got some darkening there. Which I think is a bit of plating loss. I didn't silver test it, but I don't think it is silver. We are starting at £6 to LD. Are you in, LD? I didn't see you come in. If you are, let's show you the size. Really pretty. Purple is my one. Well, is my favourite colour really. Although I do love turquoise jewellery. Thank you, LD, if you're in. And you don't see very much purple. Purple clothes as well. I'll do the bottle now, shall I, Shaylee? Then you don't have to wait. Let me just write a note on LG's one. I balance it all up, you see, in the display, and then it all falls apart. It's like with my shop displays. It's all perfect until a customer comes along and wants to actually look at the jewellery, and then it all goes to pot. Excuse the noise. No, don't say sorry. It's what I'm here for. I'm just a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to my display. Let's get that beauty back up there as well. You can see the other side of the lovely clasp on that one now. So let's just find it to pin it to win it. As usual, I'm very tired and talking rubbish as usual this evening, but you know that about me anyway. Okay, so this is gold tone, and I don't know how well you can see. It has got some wear. It obviously has been used. Can you see around the edges here? But it's still very much a wearable piece. It's got this lovely long chain and a clasp there. I've got ink on my fingers again, even though I've got a new pen. That's annoying. But the coolest thing is that you can actually unscrew it and put your favourite perfume in. Isn't that cute? Welcome in, Oceanside and Sammy. So, I haven't seen anything like it before either. And it's about 25 inches. And we're going to run that one now at £8. Shaylee's going to go for it. So it's the same on both sides. You could even have it engraved, couldn't you? That would be quite cool. Make a nice gift. It is certainly vintage. You can tell that it's a vintage design. Thank you, Shaylee. I don't know when from though. When do you think, Shaylee? Anywhere. Don't know. 60. Well, it could be anywhere 50s to 80s in my head. That doesn't really narrow it down very much, does it? Welcome in, David and Sunflower. Hi, Antique B. How are you doing? 80s. Okay, thanks, Shaylee. I'll know for next time. Thank you very much. Nick, have you seen the Amber Bee? It's the one that's being fought over in the pre-bids. Thank you very much for the pre-bidders on that one. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Let's go back to the charms and pendants. I've got a couple of coins. Let's just check I've got the right one. Yes, so this one is a Netherlands coin. It's a nice size. It's the size of, I'd say, the old 10p's, if anybody else is old enough to remember those. So the back is upside down, so you would wear it that way. And good luck, Karen. And that's the size on this one. I've put a new steel jump ring on it because it didn't have a ring. And we've got a pre-bid of £2. That's from Aya. Thank you, Aya. Are you in? I didn't see you come in. Claire loves a good fight. Shall we keep that fight for later? Keep the drama, the suspense and the drama. Hi, Joshi. How are you doing? Thank you, Aya, if you're watching. So we've got 3 giveaways this evening, but I've got a feeling it's going to be a longer show because I've got so much in. So perhaps we'll do it in a little bit. Not just yet. I'm just checking for pre-bids on the charms and pendants. That's all the pre-bids on those. So let's have a little look at another type. This is a little cutie. Little acrylic bunny. It has got a little scratch here that might polish out. I haven't tried, but that's why it's only £1. Hi, Rebecca. And it's nicely finished on the back. Look, it's been screwed in on the back. Safety clasp. This one's probably got your name on it, Rebecca. Oh, thank you, Shaylee. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Let's start this one at £1. £1 for my little bunny. Claire likes this one. Isn't it cute? I've had to hide this one from my girls, otherwise it wouldn't have made it into the show. Very cute. Thank you very much. One down there. I'm running out of trays already. Oh, bless you. I've got some more charms to show later. I haven't made any more of the bangles for this evening. I haven't had time, but I have got the necklaces. Yes. The bee is a popular one. Oh, charms in the shop, gold ones. I've got a C if you have a C in your life. And I've got two really cute hearts. These came off an Avon charm necklace, a modern one that I think was new when it came into me, but it didn't sell in a whatnot show, so I cut it up. And I've got love. This is another heart, so it's gold tone with sparklies. I think that's it for the golds this evening. Yeah, so the charms they're all upcycled from thrifted and unwanted and broken jewellery. Upcycled by me. They're all on stainless steel clasps, and they go with my aluminium bangles, of which I'm out of stock at the moment, but if you're desperate for one, I can make one. And necklaces as well, like this one. So they clip sideways onto the hoop, and the necklaces are made of steel as well, so they don't tarnish. They're nice and strong and long lasting. And you can clip the charms on there. 3 looks quite nice as a little set. And the charms are £4 each, or 3 for £8. Yeah, the artist palette's cool, isn't it? Welcome in, friends joining us. You haven't missed the frogs, Rebecca. I can do those now if you want me to. Welcome in, Prudence and Sarah and Lauren and Ellie. Sorry if I've missed, and Suze. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And sorry if I missed saying hello on Cat. Good evening. What time is charm time? Is this a joke? Oh, when do you mean? Am I going to? I thought I went in for a punchline. Do you mean when am I going to show them? I'll probably show them at the end. But if there was anything you wanted, I can put it aside for you now. You can just do a bite now. So in the bite now, there's one for £4 or 3 for £8, and then just tell me which ones you want. I thought you were telling us a joke. Sorry, I'm a bit slow on the uptake. Welcome in, friends. So lots of you joining. Hello, hello. Everything is pre-listed this evening, and it's all charms or charm related, or kind of loosely charm related. Let me just bring up those frog earrings. So these are so cool. There was a bit of a strange story behind these, because the lady who manages my local cancer research store was wearing earrings just like this, and I was gushing over them. This was a few weeks ago. I said, I love your earrings, where are they from? She said, oh, sorry, I bought them. She was abroad somewhere on holiday. She said, you won't be able to get them here. And then a few days later, found a pair, thrifted but brand new in the packet. Couldn't believe it. Nice studs, and they've got a wide silicone back on them. Enamel. Aren't they cool? I love them. Love them, love them. And a bit of ASMR as well to keep you going. So let's start those now at £5, which is not much more than I paid for them. But I thought I would offer them out first before deciding to keep them. Jodie picked up a Relios Carolyn Pollock lapis bracelet for £1. Excellent find. Thank you, Rebecca. Oh, that's cool. Well done you. What's it like? I picked up a Carolyn Pollock turquoise and sort of bench bead inspired memory wire bracelet at the village fair. It was I think it was £1 or 2 as well. That hasn't made it into a one-lot show. I think that's going to have to stay with me. Welcome in, Jules. Okay. Well, now I'm in the earrings. Shall we run a few more earrings that have got pre-bids on? This is a little pair of cuties. Where have they gone? They're hiding over here. So these are from Lavisa. They're new on the card. And cutie little elephant studs. And they are just £1 start price to Jill in the States. Thank you, Jill. Welcome in, Lee and Jammy Donut. I have got some donut giveaways this evening. If you look in the giveaway section, you will see. So we're going to do 2 follower giveaways and as well as the prize appreciation. Thank you, Jill. Welcome in, Mandy. David Attenborough Troll Series brooch. I don't know. Oh, sorry. I read David Attenborough. That's not right. David Anderson Troll Series brooch. Oh, gosh, I'm tired. Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh, that sounds lovely, Jodie. Nice find. Okay, let's do these beauties. Whoops. Messing up my display again. So these are from Celtic Sea Gems, lovely vintage enamel earrings, shamrocks in a gold tone. These are on bronze tone hooks, and I would suggest changing these unless you want to keep them, the vintage ones. You obviously can. I will change them for bronze hooks or gold tone steel hooks free of charge if you would like them. And that's how they look. And we've got a pre-bid of £5. Welcome in, Claire. How are you doing? Getting behind, sorry. I don't know that. I don't know David Anderson. I'll have to look that up. Love learning about new makers that I don't know about. Thank you, LD. Oh, these are so cool. So these were, I think, in an unbagging a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't realise at the time that they were sterling. So these are dinosaurs. Anybody know what dinosaur this is? Oh, I've put it in the title. We could have had a little bit of fun there, couldn't we? These are Stegosaurus dinosaurs, and they are 3D. Look at them. They are signed. You can see the signature in the close-up photos if you click on the item details. It kind of looks like it says dino. I suppose it could do. And 925, they've been tested as sterling. They were interestingly not on sterling hooks. I think somebody must have changed them at some point, so I have put them onto vintage sterling hooks. This is a really lovely pair, and they will be antibacterially cleaned as well. If you would prefer steel hooks, I can swap them over free of charge as well. Thank you, Nick. Car boot to go to in the morning, Shaylee. My car boot's in the morning too. It was rained off last Wednesday. I was gutted. Scandinavian silver. I love a bit of Scandi silver. Steggy, yes. Sorry, just catching up on the old chat. So let me get them the right way round. These are so awesome. I did try and find them online. I couldn't find them online. I found lots of inferior Stegosaurus earrings online, none quite as amazing as these guys, which have been beautifully cast in sterling silver. So unusual. And we've got a pre-bid on these of £22. Thank you, Aya. Love them. They could obviously be taken off and put on charm bracelets as well, or we could have a pendant and a charm. I could do that for you, of course. Thank you, Aya. I'm glad they're going to a good home. Those are so cool. Oh, sorry, Nick, to get yourself to an online one. That'd be good, wouldn't it? An online car boot sale. I guess that's kind of what this is. Welcome in, Heartlin, and it's me. How are you guys doing? Very quiet over on YouTube this evening. I can see the chat on YouTube as well, so please do comment and tell me where you're watching from. If you want to come over, you can scan the QR code and it will bring you over so you can bid and enter the giveaways as well. Oh, well, Karen, I have that issue of not being able to get to the carpet when it rains. I don't know what to do with myself. Sorry, my t-shirt's not quite. Oh, cha-ching. Did you guys hear that? Sorry to sail on another platform. Sorry, I forgot to turn the sound off. Ah, dear. What am I like? Okay, I think was there another pair of earrings with a previous? Let me just have a look. I've just realised as well what I haven't done. Let's get the charms back up again. So I'm just working through the pre-bids and then we'll go back through and I'll show you everything. Bear with me, sorry, I'm just going through the list. Oh, this is a cool pin. I thought of you, Rebecca, when I picked this one up as well. So this is a spaceship. I don't know if it's from something. It looks a little bit Wallace and Gromit, doesn't it? But it doesn't have any info on it. So it's a pin, but it's a large one. Nice metal with enamel. Love an enamel pin. Love an enamel, anything really. We're running this one at £2 to Jill. Thank you, Jill. Do I have a dino charm, Kirsty, this evening? I don't think I do. Do I? I don't know. Thank you, Jill. Shaylee, oh my goodness, you go to a car boot sale every day. I'm very jealous now. Mind you, that would be dangerous for me. I'd never actually sell anything. I'd just be buying all the time. Okay. I wish there's a setting where you could just press and see the pre-bids. That would be good, wouldn't it? This is a pretty one. This is an unusual one. I think it must be artisan, handmade. It's got all of these lovely charms hanging from it. We've got faux pearls, pretty little opalescent one. This one looks like silver but isn't. So it's silver tone, but then interestingly, it's got a silver clasp. It's got this unusual bar clasp. And I did run this, I think, last year when I first joined Whatnot, and it didn't sell and I decided to keep it, so I've resized it for me and I haven't worn it. So I thought I would run it again at a lower price. So this can be adjusted at any point along here, so I can make it whatever size you want it to be, up to the full length, which I will tell you what it is. And it's up to just past 8 inches, so any size up to 8 inches, and I can adjust it for you. So as I say, it's silver tone, but the clasp is sterling, and that is running now to Jill at £4. Really pretty. It'd be nice for weddings and things, wouldn't it, for the summer? Thank you, Jill. I go to car boots in the winter. Oh, you better. I don't think she's on this evening, but Ukulele Lady is on holiday in Norfolk at the moment, so we better not tell her. So my car boot sale runs February to October, and it feels like a very long time in between. And I do go, all temperatures. It does get very, very, very cold, but dedication to the cause, I still go. And then there used to be an undercover one in a multi-storey car park. So when it rained, I could go to that one, but that closed, unfortunately. They built a Marks and Spencer's food hall on top of it. So I can't go there anymore. October to March, yeah, similar to me. Just she. Never been to an indoor one. Loving the car boot sale chat. Right, let's get back into Jill's basket. I'm just going to adjust. Oh, now what I forgot to do, big omission, is say cheers with my cutie pina colada in a teddy glass. Cheers, everybody. Anybody joining me in a cheers tonight? What's everybody drinking? I have got the obligatory Pepsi Max Cherry as well. I should be sponsored by Pepsi Max, or at least by the people that make the pina colada, but nobody's offered me yet. Chin chin indeed. Nick's on the Pepsi Max, yay. You're being very good, Jodie, on the water. Hot chocolate. Oh, a twister. Nice. Cheers with an orange squash. That's all much healthier, even the twister, than what I'm having this evening. Just looking at the other bracelet. So we've got a pre-bid on this cutie. I got a similar one in today in an unbagging, which is like this, but it's all tiger's eye. It's pretty much the same as this one, actually, funnily enough. So this has lots of gemstones on it. You shout at me and tell me what they are. Is this a jasper? We've got an amethyst there, a lace agate. That one, whose name I can never remember, somebody tell me. Another amethyst, and I think that one must be an agate. It's got a bit of banding in it. And size-wise, it is 7 inches. I'm just going to double check it. Yep, 7 inches. And we're running that one now at £6 to Jill. That's what it looks like on the wrist. Builder's Brew for Just She. Twister's Do-Rock. Thank you, Jill. I was at a YouTube event thing, like a creator event last summer, and there's a creator that I met there who has a channel based around extreme weather. That's what I'm trying to think about. And somebody mentioned Twister, and nobody else in the group knew Twister. I was like, how could you not know the film Twister? Oh, obviously, she and I were obviously older than everybody else in the group. I think they're remaking it, or possibly have remade it. Okay, loving all the car boot chat. Right, what have I missed in the pre-bids? Let's have a little look. We've got a bit of Disney. So this is an official Disney one. It's got the copyright on the back there. It's just a silver tone fashion piece. It's 20 to 23 inches, so quite a long one. So I don't think it's not like it's a child size one. I think it's designed for grown-ups, but could be either, I guess. It's got pink sparkles on the wing, and that one is running at £1. Jill fancies that one as well. Oh, bit of Twister chat. They did a follow-up called Twisters. That's original, isn't it? Thank you, Jill. Oh, where was it filmed, Mags? Cattle markets, not on the same day as the car boots. How could you imagine? That would be carnage, wouldn't it? Cool. Pop that with Jill's things. Thank you, Jill. Welcome in. Hi, Owl and Alchemy. Just having a look through at the pre-bids. So we've got one on the butterflies. That's going to be tricky to take off. Oh, we've got one on a ring here. This is really cool. So it's an old coin. It says 3p on the back, but I don't think that's a threepence, is it? I don't know. It's before my time anyway. It's really cute. It's silver tone, adjustable. I've got too many rings on to be able to show you the rings. But just to show you on the stick, it's currently on a size R, but as you can see, there's lots of adjustment there. Really cool. And we've got a pre-bid on that one of just £2. There we go. That one's running now. Yeah, I've got quite a lot of rings on today. Don't even have my engagement ring on. I've just got all of these costume ones on. Helen likes this one. Thank you, Helen. Should put that for you there. Welcome in, Jay. Oh, I've written down your name, but I can't even read it myself. Not that anybody else is going to read it, but I need to make sure I put the right things in the right boxes. Would you like to see my rings this evening? I've got a bit of an eclectic mix on. I'm so thrilled because I don't know if you saw last week's YouTube video. I bought a haul of silver from one of my subscribers, and this amazing retilated quartz ring was in there. It is silver. It's got a really cool band, and it was during the heat wave when it arrived, and I couldn't get it on my finger, and I've managed to get it on my finger today. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to get it off again. I mustn't wear it over the next few days when it gets super hot, but I just love it. It's gorgeous. Difficult for me to find a statement ring for this finger because it's quite small. It's like a J size. We've got a couple of cheaply enamel ones, but look at the colours in that glass. It's really pretty. That was a charity shop find and a car boot sale find. Don't know what that is. Something that's been dyed. It's very cool. One of my hammered aluminium rings. There's more like that in the bite now. My Clogau bargain antiques shop find ring. This one's supposed to look like a watch. I did find it online. That was from an unbagging. This was from an unbagging that I filmed this morning. It just went with that one. I put it on there, and that's my wedding ring. Bit of an eclectic selection. Nothing matches, but never mind. Pink and turquoise. Isn't it gorgeous? I felt sure that I would find something about it online, but I couldn't. It's really nicely made, but there's no markings on it. It's not silver. I think it was £1 or £2 at the car boot sale. But I loved it with that one. I need to find one similar to go there. It does, doesn't it, Shaylee? I agree. I did find some similar ones, which sent me down a rabbit hole of looking at these amazing, really expensive ones that had got massive diamonds and sapphires and things in. We didn't find one. Okay, back to the things that you can have. Let's find another one. I'm really glad that the real heat hasn't come in quite yet because it's baking in this room. I was being interviewed last Monday for an independent documentary about thrifting and upcycling, which is really cool. It's from somebody in the States. But I was literally melting. It was so incredibly hot. I think it's going to be terrible, the footage. And you know what I'm like, I'm talking rubbish. It's going to be terrible, I think, but never mind. Okay, I've now messed up this display. We've got bids on necklaces from each of the stands, so you've done that nicely. Have a hack for that. What's your hack, Kirsty? This is a really cute, dainty necklace. So we've got turquoise chips and liquid silver. It doesn't have a native clasp, so I wonder if it's an inspired by or maybe a tourist piece. It's got a 925 on the back, which you don't normally see with Native Americans, so it's probably, as I say, an inspired by one. But it is gorgeous, and sterling silver. It's 16 inches, and we've got a pre-bid on this one to Aya of £10. I would probably stack this with one of my other liquid silver necklaces. Not that I have hundreds of them. I think I've got 2 or 3. I've got some more native pieces coming. Thank you, Aya. In the next couple of weeks. Did you guys see this beauty in my YouTube video? Isn't that an absolute stunner? Just pop it on to show you. I'm not going to put that one on Whatnot unless you guys want me to, because I'm going to list it at about 200. I think it's by Ben Piasso, but I would be stand corrected if I'm wrong, but it's signed the same way he signs, and it's very similar to other ones I found online. Yeah, so I'm going to list it around 200, but if one of you guys wanted it, I would do it for 150 to you guys. So shout if anybody wants to see that in more detail, but I'm aware that's a higher price point than we normally do over here. Kirsty says, sit on a dog call mat. That's a good idea. If only I'd known that a week ago. Okay, friend of words just. Oh, okay, I'll bear that in mind when that kicks in. Thank you, Kirsty. Okay, Shall we go back to the other necklaces with bids on? Do you guys want me to run the bee, or do you want me to hold it until later? Do you want to keep the excitement going? Let me know what you think. And in the meantime, let's run a giveaway. So this giveaway is for brooches. We did have one the same couple of weeks ago. I only had 2 of them. It's a button badge and it says, "Do not worry, be happy." And anybody, I'll ignore that, anybody can enter as long as you're over 18 in the UK and following. So if you don't already, hit Sustain the Beads there and give it a follow, and then pop back and enter. You don't need to buy anything. I'll cover the cost of postage if you haven't already purchased something. And if you haven't and then you go on to purchase something, you get free shipping if it's in a large letterbox. I hope that all makes sense. Shout at me if it didn't. You want me to run the necklace? Bless you, Karen. Hi, Lily. Welcome in. Okay. I almost don't want to run it. But I will for you. I will for you, Karen. Let's put you out of your misery. Let's find it. So there was an interesting story behind this one. So this is from the gorgeous charity shop that has been donated estate jewellery, and they've been taking it to the local antiques jeweller, who's the guy I sold that amazing turquoise and diamond Italian cross to. And he and his wife have tested everything and priced it, so it's all gone for a fair price. And then I've started the listings for not much more than I've paid for them to cover the fees and things. And when I went in on this occasion, they had a bracelet with the bee on, which I think LD won a couple of weeks ago. There was a bit of a fight over that one. And then I went back in, I think it was a week later, and she said, "Oh, you've just missed the matching necklace to that bracelet." And I was like, "No, I really want it." And she said, "Oh, hold on, I think we've got some earrings." So what I've done is I have made a pendant from one of the earrings. Oh, thank you, Jodie. And I've made the other one for myself. So there is only one. It's amber and sterling silver. It's the same size as the bracelet. If you did see that one before, it's signed with a G on the back, but I don't think it's the Gemporia G. I don't know if anybody recognises it and wants to tell us, then let me know. And there's a 925, and it is, of course, amber. Isn't it sweet? It's on an 18-inch sterling chain, and I made it the jump ring. So the jump ring sterling as well. It's a new jump ring. It's big enough that you can get it over the end if you want to put it onto a different chain or a charm bracelet, whatever you want to put it on. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the camera's backwards to where you think it's going to be. It's a really, I'm just showing it high up in the neck because of my other necklace, just to show you what size the bee is. It's really sweet. I can imagine this be one of those things that you could just wear it every day, and then people would say, "Well, you know, so and so, yeah, she's the one with the bee." Yeah, it's had quite a lot of interest. So let's run it before the giveaway finishes. Good luck, everybody. Let's run it with, shall I run it with 30 seconds on it? Let's see if we can get finished before the giveaway. Do get in the giveaway if you haven't already. There's 24 of you watching and only 13 entries, so do get in. It's not for this, it's for the Do Not Worry, Be Happy badge, which is there. Welcome in if you're just joining us. So we're looking at this lovely amber bee. I don't think you can see the glow because of the lights, but it is amber. And get a bit more light on it. Well done, Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. A good fight. Well fought, Karen. I'm happy for you. Thank you for everybody that bid on that beauty. Gorgeous. Okay, we can relax now. Shall we say another cheers? There's 45 seconds left on the giveaway, so do get in. There's no purchase required. I'll pay for the postage. Cheers. Oh, that's so nice. Love me pina coladas. What's let me just get the next one lined up. Let's have a look at the butterfly because that one had a pre-bid on it as well. 15 seconds left on the giveaway, so let me just get this one ready. Three seconds, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Oops. It's Anthea. Congratulations. You win the Don't Worry, Be Happy pin. And don't worry, because you can still be happy, potentially win the bracelet later on. We'll do that one in a bit. Yay, thank you, Anthea. Let's pop that there for you. I'm officially out of trays now. Oh no, I've got one more there. Yes. Do not worry. Thank you, everybody, for entering and for the new follows too. Let's have a look at this one. So I actually bought a butterfly. This didn't come out of an unbagging. I bought butterflies, not one, but 3. This was a funny one because I filmed a short at the car boot sale of me going through a rack of necklaces. And when I edited the video, I thought, well, actually, that was quite nice. And I hadn't really noticed it when I was there. And the lady was back the following week, so I bought it from her. So it's lovely orange enamel, and we've got some hanging beads. And it's bronze tone. No branding on it. It's 16 to 19 inches. It is shocking, isn't it? And we've got a pre-bid on this one of £4 to Jill. She's my fellow enamel fan. It reminds me a little bit of a Lena Raid piece, the Parisian enamel brand. Love their jewellery. That one's going to Jill. Thank you, Jill. Jill's got a lovely tray of lovely colourful things this evening. Is that all the pre-bids? Let me know if you've bid on something and I haven't run it yet, and we'll start to go through everything else. Let me just have a little look through. Bear with me. Gosh, there's a lot still on the list. Settle in, guys. Get yourself a drink and some snacks. Okay, shall we go for the charms and pendants? This is a cutie. It says a friend, sort of brushed silver with a 95 on the back, and it's been silver tested. It was on a beaded bracelet actually when I bought it in. I can't remember what the beads were now, but I used them for something else because it popped up when I got it home and put it on. It just popped. So I decided I'd make something fresh and run this one separately. So this could be used as a charm or a pendant, and it's running at £5. Sterling silver is the size. It would be quite a nice size for either, really. Nobody want to send a friend a little charm. And this one, funnily enough, I got another one of these today, is I think from the Hunger Games. I think it's the Mockingjay, but do correct me if I'm wrong, which is a brooch, I think, that Katniss wears in the book, in the film. And if anybody prefers, I have a larger one on a chain because I just so happened to get one in today's unbagging as well. And we're just going to run that one for £1. It's bronze tone. It's cleaned up nicely. It's a nice size. This needs to go on a chain. If you need a chain, I do have bronze chains. I just thought as we were doing a charm and pendant show that I would run them without chains. And I've got a few coin type ones. This is a pewter tone. It probably is pewter, but I don't know how I don't think you can test pewter. I've put it on a steel jump ring. It's plain on the back and it's a ship. No worries, Nick. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening. Nice as a brooch. Was that the Mockingjay or was that this one? Jodie likes this one for £1. Isn't it cool? You could make a whole bracelet out of these coin-shaped ones, and I was thinking that perhaps I would do that, but needed more charms. Thank you, Jodie. Jodie, do you have a tray? No. Pop it over here. Big rings keep hitting the ring stick, sorry. Oh, that's nice. It's nice when something comes up for the right person, isn't it? This is an unusual one. Oh, why won't it let me pin it? Oh, it's doing something strange. Oh, sorry, it's all gone crazy. No, won't let me click on it. I don't know why. How weird. Let me just come out and go back in. Sorry, I'm clicking on the one I want to pin and it's just showing me something else. Do you know, I wondered if it was a Viking longship. And the only reason I didn't put that in the listing is because I didn't think it was long enough. Yeah. But that's what it came up as when I Google lensed it. Oh gosh, how weird. It's not letting me pin the one that I want to show you, so we'll come back to that one later. This is a little silver tone sparkler. It's cubic zirconias, and I know that because it's marked CZ on the back. Oh, thank you, Shaylee's put some of my stickers. Really pretty little pendant for £1. Thank you, Helen. It's a really pretty sparkler. It would be lovely for a prom if anybody's got a teenager coming up for prom time. That's a scary thought. I've only got 5 years until that. Thank you, Helen. Over there. I wonder if it'll let me pin the other one now. Oh, it has. How weird. Some little glitch in the system. Where's it gone? So, I have a few troll beads, and this is very similar to a troll beads design. It's hearts, and it looks like a C to me on this side, but when you flip it over, it looks like a J on that side. I don't know if it's initials or if it's just like a swirly design, or if this side is to mirror that side, or vice versa. I really don't know. It's silver tone, European charm bead type, nice and chunky, and it's just £1. A year until daughter's prom, scary time, Shaylee. Stickers are goodie bag fillers. Oh, cool. I've got some that were where I was sort of lining them up and changing the wording and the designs a little bit. I've got some extra ones. If you want a couple of sort of oval ones, I can pop them in for you as well. Or I might pop them in with people's orders if not. Have we got any skull fans in? This is like a piece of art that's been printed with plastic or resin over the top. Look at it on the back though, isn't that nice detail on the back? So it's just silver tone and it's just £1. He's quite cool. Eldest grandson's 14, gosh. So my eldest is 11, thank you, Kirsty, and my youngest is 6, so thank you, Kirsty. So I've realised that when my eldest is doing her GCSEs, my youngest will be doing her SATs, and then one finishes secondary as the other one finishes primary. That's going to be, I mean, this term has been so busy. 5 years' time is going to be even worse. I'm not looking forward to that. It's going to be busy, busy. Now we're going to put that for you, Kirsty. Let's pop it here. Getting a bit hot under this light. I think I'm going to have a slurp of my Pepsi. No way, Jodie. I bet it just whizzes by. I don't know where the time goes. I feel like it went through a long period of wanting to be grown up. I don't think I've ever really achieved that, but I've still aged. That doesn't seem right. So we've got another coin now. Let's check I've got the right one. Yes, so this is a South African coin, and it's on a new steel jump ring as well because it didn't come in on a ring. And we're running this one at £2. It's a little bit smaller than that Netherlands one. It's more like the size of an old 5p actually. Oh, that's lovely, Jodie. My eldest actually told me today that I was her best friend. It was in a very unusual move. She normally wouldn't say that kind of thing. She's making me a friendship bracelet. I have tried to be very supportive through her emotional outbursts with finishing school. she's very emotional, bless her. She's not a crier, she just goes to anger. Bless her. Okay, so this one is unusual. It's double-sided star signs. So we've got Aries on one side and Libra on the other. And again, a new steel jump ring. Size-wise would be cool on a bracelet as well as on a necklace. And it's just £2. Shaylee, what's the same? Same that you're besties or same that you've got an angry one? I hope it's the former, not the latter. Maybe it's both. Have we got any Aries or what was it, Libra? Angry, oh bless. Okay, this one, this little vintage cutie, is in its original box, so it's possibly never even been worn. It's got dried flowers inside it. It's got some wear to the metal here, which is why it's priced as it is. And it turns here, so you've got the ring on there all ready to go onto a chain. And we're running this one at £3. There you go. Yeah, I think I was a hideous teenager. So, and I think I was quite quiet up to the point that I became a teenager. So, given that mine is already shouty and noisy, I'm not looking forward to it. We'll see. Maybe she goes the other way. My mum keeps saying, "Oh, she'll be a lovely grown up." Here's hoping. She is lovely, but she has her moments. So this is a lovely vintage silver charm, no markings, but tests as sterling, and it's a little 21 heart. Can you see that? That's the best way to show you there. And this one is running at £5. So this could have spirited, yeah, I use that quite a lot for my girls. This, I think, was on a chain originally, so it could be worn as a necklace or on a charm bracelet. And similarly, I should make sure I hold it the right way around. We have an 18 key. Let me just find that one on the list. This is a lovely vintage one. It's quite substantial, hence the higher price. It's got a mark on there, which could be a maker's mark. There's no 95, but it has been tested as sterling. And again, lovely as a pendant, or you could wear it, as a large charm. And we're running that one now at 10. I've got a 21 key on my bracelet. My mum bought me, obviously, for my 21st, and I love it. One of my favourite charms. Oh wow, that's amazing, Jodie. Oh, I don't think I'd be ready for that in 7 years' time. Okay. Keeps defaulting the list back. Too hot under this light. Let me just move that forward a bit. And we've got a cross, another vintage one, another one that can be worn as a pendant or a charm. No markings, but has been tested as sterling. And that one's running now at £5. It would be a really sweet little pendant. I saw my bracelet video. That video has gone really on YouTube. So I think it's over 160 or it might even be 180 now new subscribers just from that one short. And it's like a minute of footage from a live video that I did 18 months ago. It's just, yeah. So if you're watching on YouTube and you're new, welcome. I need to do a proper introduction. But there is this Q&A video if you're interested in some of my collections, how I got into jewellery, what I've done in the past in my career. If you just want to be nosy, it's one of the very first lives that I did. So if you go on my YouTube channel, scroll back down through all of these videos, you'll eventually get to it. I think it was my 1000 subscriber special. It's got, I think, a pink thumbnail and it's Q&A, a live Q&A. Oh, thank you, Kirsty. Yeah, I don't think I go through every charm. I think, would you guys be interested in seeing every charm on that bracelet? Because I was thinking I might do either a short or a long form video where I talk through where I got them all, because I can probably remember most of them. I think that would be quite fun to do. And I might make a charms playlist as well, because I've done a few charm videos now. I love charms. I've got quite a few different arrangements of charms. I've got nomination charms as well. I mentioned troll beads before. Yeah, I love my charms. Oh, the other thing I wanted to ask you guys this evening is that YouTube have emailed me and asked me if I'd like to trial a new feature on YouTube, which is called Communities, where I think that you guys could post. So we'd have, I guess, a bit like a Facebook group, but it would be on my YouTube channel. So I don't know if you'd be interested in that. Let me know if you would be. I might just switch it on to trial it. I don't know how much work it would be to moderate it. That's the only thing. But I'd love to be able to see the things that you guys have bought and what you collect and stuff. I think that would be quite fun. Yeah, nominations there are the Italian charm bracelets, the little rectangular ones. They're like make a stretchy bracelet. I've actually got one. I meant to put this in tonight and I forgot. I don't know if I can even show this. Shall I show you anyway? It's a bit naughty. I haven't listed it because I don't know if it would be allowed on eBay. If you can see that. So these are the individual charms. They're not usually naughty. This is a particularly naughty one. And this is actually a nomination one. I was quite surprised, but I haven't listed it over on my other marketplace in case I get in trouble. If anybody wants that, it would be a fiver. Funnily enough, it was on a bracelet. I bought a whole bracelet at the car boot sale, and the other ones were like mum, son. They were all slightly like really touching mother and child ones, and then it had that one on. I was quite surprised when I saw it. I didn't spot it until I was filming the YouTube video, and I was like, "Oh, should I show that one?" How funny! I don't want to get ourselves blocked, do we? Okay, back to more wholesome things. This is a gorgeous articulated silver charm, vintage one. Isn't that sweet? It's got a lovely detail the whole way around. It's 3D and it turns. No markings. This looks like it might be a mark, but it's not. I don't know if that's something to do with the casting process maybe, but I have acid tested it and it is silver. And size-wise, it's like that. Oh, so sweet. And we're running it at 8. As I say, unmarked but tested silver. Does anybody collect these sorts of charms for their bracelets? I love them. I've got no more room on my bracelet. I'm always tempted to start another one. Welcome in, Amber. It's very quiet on YouTube tonight. No comments, not even any trolls. Just that one from Lexi. This one's cute. Again, another unmarked silver vintage crown. This was actually on that bracelet that we ran earlier. And I took it off so that we could separate out the little things. And we go size-wise. Ooh, we've got a gold charm bracelet. I would love a gold charm bracelet. I saw one in a cancer research shop a couple of years ago, and it was a really good price for what it was, and I wish I'd bought it. I went back to see it again, and it'd gone. I was gutted. So £6 this one's running at. I've actually got one really similar that I bought in an antique shop in York. No, not York. Edinburgh. It was in Edinburgh years and years ago. Or I would have kept that one because I liked it. Do we have anybody in with an L or an L in their life? This is a really cute L charm. It's marked silver on the back and has been tested. It's got the brand new sterling jump ring on there, ready to go as a pendant or a charm. We're running it at £4. Sweet little vintage silver charm. Oh, I hope so, Kirsty. We'll try and manifest it into the universe. We shall try. A gold O initial. I can let you know, but I so rarely see gold and I don't buy it in. Well, not unless it's like not marked and I don't realise it's gold until I get it home. Oh, thank you, Kirsty. Welcome in, Sarah. So everything is pre-listed if you haven't had a look in the shop. And we've got a trumpet. This is really cute. Another one which is unmarked silver. Nice little size. I feel like I'm testing to see if I like butter when I'm holding them there. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what size they are. And this one we're running at 5. Very cute little detail. I do feel like I've got the camera set up the same way that I normally do. So let me know if you're not seeing things clearly enough and we can make adjustments. It seems to be different every time I log in, even though I leave it as it was. So this one is a set just because I was being lazy. So don't know if I counted. Oops, you get all of these. Oh, where's it gone? All of these in the bundle. Thanks, Kirsty. So we've got, what on earth does that say? Oh, this is going to test me, isn't it? Republic Rep S Marino. Blue enamel. So this is obviously somebody's travel charms. And we've got San Remo. That one looks to be unmarked. Some of these have got markings and some of them don't. This one is gorgeous. This one's Capri. Isn't that sweet? No markings on that one. This one says made in France on the back, and it's Monaco. Then we've got Alsace with a bird. Don't know where that is, so sorry if I've said it wrong. Then we've got the 3 lions. These are quite tricky to see because they're so small. This one says Herm, H-E-R-M, on the back of it. If you click on the picture, you'll be able to probably see them a bit better. This one has a marking on the back, and I can't read it, so it might be 800 or 925. It's Anna Capri. That's lovely. Then we've got Folkestone, slightly less exotic, but still lovely. And this one has silver marked on the back. Then this one is 800 silver. Freiburg. Hopefully you can get some idea of what's there. This is Côte d'Azur. That one's got some wear on it, as you can see. Then we've got another 800 silver one. Schwarzwald. I'm not very well travelled, sorry, I don't know how you say these places. And then the last one is Innsbruck, and it says, I think it says JB925. There we go. So you get all of those for £12. A whole handful of travel charms ready for making a cute charm bracelet. probably should have kept that bracelet, shouldn't I, to put them on. Oh, we spent all that time. Yes, they've obviously been collected. I love that we've got all of those beautiful places abroad, and then we've got the British Folkestone one. I might make those into a bracelet. I think that might be all the charms and pendants individually. Let me just have a look. Do shout if you're waiting to see something, and I'll pull it forward. I think, yeah, that's all the charms. Let's look at the rings. This one I didn't realise when I bought it. I thought it was adjustable. And it's not. It's actually got a snap in the band there. It's brassy tone, and it really looks like amethyst, but it didn't test as amethyst. It is a size O, and we're running it at £1 if anybody would like that one. Shady, do you want to see those again? You can check them out in the Bite Now. So there's 1 for £4 or 3 for £8 on the handmade charms. I can show you those again if you would like. So same goes for everybody. This one's a locket. That one does actually open. So they're all made from broken and unwanted jewellery. There's a lovely Delft one there. This is Murano wedding cake bead. So these hang from my handmade upcycled necklaces. So you can buy them individually. 1 for £4, 3 for £8. When you can buy a necklace with a charm or with 3 charms. They're all in the Bite Now. There's going to be that one for the buyer's appreciation as well, with a charm of your choice. Got an artist's palette. So there was this heart in gold with the sparkles. This one is gold as well. Gold tone, obviously. That's a pineapple. And then on the other tray, there was this heart. And then the one with the sparkles, they came off the same necklace. So all of the clasps are stainless steel, and the jump rings as well, so that they all go together when you stack them up on your charm bracelets and necklaces. These two, I think, are sterling on the back. And we've got some gemstones. These are pretty little glass beads. They're cute, matched with, put with 2 larger ones, so you get it sitting next to each other. Okay, so Kirsty wants to see. And the sparkly heart for Shaylee. Are there any others that you want to see? So it's basically 3 for 2, 1 for £4 or 3 for £8. These ones I haven't made up. I can make up any of those to look like these with the letters on. Thank you. That was Lou. So Lou, I've got yours aside for you. There are also, this is a charm connector. So if you've got any kind of charm, so any of these, for example, you can just clip onto it. So that's a little connector. That's all steel as well. Those are £2. And you can get 3, Helen. So if you go to the Buy It Now, there's a listing for it, and then just tell me which ones you want. This is a set of 3 that's in the Buy It Now, and there's a really cute ice cream set that I've put together as well. Kirsty would like the locket. I've got more of those lockets if anybody else would like a locket. So let me just show it to you. So Kirsty, if you're going to go for 2, you'll get 1 for free. Let me just try and open up this one. So there's the locket opened. It's not silver, obviously, it's silver tone. It's quite a nice size. Thank you, Shaylee. Right, so Shaylee's having that one. Let's put that over there. And Kirsty's going to have those 2. Sorry, bear with me just while I work out where I'm putting everything. the back. So locket and artist's easel. So this was a pair of earrings, so I do have another one of those if anybody else wanted one of those. This I think is probably hematite, and then we've got whatever this lovely gemstone is, a jasper maybe, I don't know what that is. Power shell under resin, and there's another power shell one there. There's a bit of turquoise or possibly dyed howlite. Delft elaborate glass. This is a freshwater pearl, kind of grey colour. We've got a gaming dice. Thank you so much, Shaylee, for coming in. We've got a cactus shoe, pineapple, 2 different dogs, and little white one, horse, Eiffel Tower, Big Ben. This is lamp work as well. And then this one's quite cool. That's I think it was a single earring. Stone with a feather, bit of shell. That's gold stone, which is glass. That's probably howlite that's been dyed to look like turquoise. I think these 2 were silver, and I can't quite remember why. I can't remember if I tested them. They're not marked, but I think that they might be silver. They've got sort of botanical images on them. This one is pilgrim. That's from a single earring. Orange glass, more howlite. These little cute ones look really sweet. So for example, you could have, oops, like a nice, I can't hold it, I'll show you, hold on. Could have, for example, like a little pop of colour next to the easel. Let me know. The Delft one. That's that one. Let's see them together. And there you go. Oh no, so that's the wrong one, sorry. Sorry, I was reading that as if it was Shaylee. So I've got this, Kirsty. So I've got these for Kirsty. That one for you, Helen. Do you want to see the boards again? And then we'll go back to the auctions. A little pop of colour. There's a sort of amber coloured one. There's a dark blue, a white, a lime green, pale blue, a pink, or a red. The green and the blue are quite nice. What do you think, Kirsty? The green. Again, I can make more of these because I've got more of the beads. And Helen, I've got you that one. No, don't apologise. Thank you, Kirsty. Helen, did you want to see them again, or were you just going for one? Let me know. Let me just get the next auction ready. I love making these charms. I've just put them into the first one of my retailers as a test to see how they go. Thank you, Kirsty. Kirsty, did you just do one, or did you do 3? Oh, what's going on? Hold on 1 second. So Kirsty, if you wanted the 3, do another 1, and then you'll get the other 2, if you see what I mean. Because the listing for 3 is the £8 one, not the £4 one. Right, I'm just checking I haven't missed anything. So Helen needs another 2 more. Thank you, Helen. I'm not in the comments at the moment. Hang on a second. There we go. Oh, you did 2 times 4. That's fine. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. Sorry, bear with me. Thank you for your patience. I can only see 1, Kirsty, so let me know. Check on your side and see if it's come up. And Helen would like a glass one. Which glass one did you fancy, Helen? Hi, Tracy Panda. There's the Venetian glass. That one is the wedding cake bead. There's a lampwork daisy. This one. So you get 3, Helen, for the £8. So got you those two. Well, that's a nice mix. You've got a bit of travel going on there with your Delft and with your Murano. Would you like another blue one to go with them? How about one of the little ones, and then you'd have them going up in size then. That could be quite cute, couldn't it? Oops. Don't know how well you can see. Lovely. Thank you very much, both. We'll come back to those later on when we're running up the buyer's appreciation. Oh, that's a really nice set you've got there. Have you got something to hang them from, Helen? So they clip sideways onto my upcycled, onto my steel necklaces and bracelets, but I haven't got any bracelets in this evening. Right, let me pop those aside for you. And I'll pop those in your tray, Helen. Thank you very much. Get rid of that one. Right, I'm going to have a slurp of my Pepsi because I'm thirsty now. Oh, thank you, Kirsty, for checking. I don't know why it's not showing on my one, but it's all good. It's all good. Hi, Sammy. How are you? Welcome in, J-Pat. Okay, celestial ring. Let's have a look at this one. Where's it gone? Here it is. A pint of peen. I think I need one. This is a modern costume ring, but look how cool it is. I loved its 90s vibe. So it's a moon and a sun, and they're having a little cuddle look. It is silver tone, just a costume one, and it's a size Q, and it's just £1. £1 for this cutie celestial ring. I love anything with the moons and stars on. And a lot of these came from the same person because I couldn't resist all the sort of, they felt right for a charm show. This one is a Claddock style ring with the 2 hands holding the heart. Don't know how well you can see that. And it's like a faux opal with a little sparkle above it. It's black in colour, and it's just between the O and the P. Actually, it's just into a P, look. Call it a P. And this one is £2. Welcome in, Jessie and Tracy. Everything is pre-listed this evening in the shop, so you can take a look. There's things in the Buy It Now as well. Hello, Alexandria. Welcome in. I'm Kat, by the way, if you don't know me. I'm on most Tuesdays. We'll be back to a normal, regular jewellery show next week, but we're doing charms and charm-related things this evening. This, I think, is an Egyptian style motif, another costume one in gold tone, and it's a size N, and we're running that one at £1 too. How cool is that? Claire's in for this one. Thank you, Claire. I thought it was really cool. Looks like Tutankhamun. What do we think? Thank you very much. Spending is what we like. So this one you might have seen before, and I've lowered the price this week. It is a Lucky Sixes ring. So this is a good luck token. It's unmarked sterling, and it is a size, it's just into an S. Look, it's right on the boundary between the R and the S. Or it could be B's if your name begins with a B. but the lady I bought it from said it was for good luck. It's your lucky sixes. No markings on it, but it does test as sterling. I've got a big haul of sterling coming up in the ring department, so keep an eye out for that next week. Which one are we on now? The heart. This is a real cutie. This is a smaller one. It's a heart that's silver tone, but it's got that oxidized look about it, and it's quite small. It's a sort of in between a J and a K, so you could wear it up there if the size was right, or on your little finger. And it's another one that's right on the boundary line, look, between the J and the K, and it's £1. Running that one now. Thank you, Lou. Thank you very much, Lou. That's a cutie. And then this one's a toadstool. You see why I had to get these for this show. Isn't that cute? Another 90s looking one, silver tone. It's got that oxidized look about it. And it's just between the P and the Q. And that one is £1 as well. I've got too many rings on, sorry, to show you properly. Isn't that cute? My husband and I used to go mushroom foraging. Thank you, Helen. And we did a few courses in it, and we used to go and pick this woods not too far from us. Thank you, Helen, where we could pick a mushroom called the Babelitus, and it was really yummy. We haven't done it since we've had the children, just in case we picked something that was dangerous. We used to like that, living on the edge. A 9 or a 10 in UK size. So the 9 starts, well, I guess it's S to V, look, on my ring stick. So these are the US sizes on here. So when I show it in the pictures and on the screen, hopefully you can see it there. And where's my list gone again? Bring the rings back up again. I've got another sun face. Look at this one. So cute. So this one is an R, or just into a 9. Would you call that an 8.5 maybe? And that one's £1 as well. Again, silver tone, but a cutie for fun. Welcome in, Tracy. Isn't that sweet? Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Cute little costume one. I just love these kind of rings. Thank you very much. As you can see, I like to mix my costume and my silver. And I quite like with these like silver plated ones, they're often plated over copper. And then when the copper comes through, then you've got a copper ring. So this one here is black over copper, and it's going down to the copper. But I think it'll still look cool. Welcome in, Border Town. Hi, Tracy. Right, where's your tray gone, Rebecca? You've got a tray, haven't you? Maybe you haven't. You have, haven't you? I'm sure you have. Okay. A couple more rings to show you, then we'll move on to another section. This one is Pandora, but it's very well worn, which is why it's priced as it is. So it's one of the rings that says Pandora around the side of the band, or both sides, and then it's got these cut out hearts. So it was originally plated in, I think, rose gold. Yeah, it looks the same colour as my wedding ring. And it's lost a lot of its plating, so that's why I've priced it so low. It is sterling underneath though, so you've still got a good quality ring under there. and it's a size 64 in Pandora sizes. It says T1 ALE MET. ALE is the Pandora maker's mark, and it's a size V, or the 10.5, I guess. It's right at the start of the 11. I don't know why they all seem to be on the border. So we're running this one at £4, and I did test where the silver was showing through. I did test with the asses just to check that it was sterling underneath. It is. Kirsty likes this one. Thank you, Kirsty. So yeah, as I say, very well worn, but still a lovely quality ring. Thank you, Kirsty. Sorry to not have more silver rings in this evening. I do always like to have a few. There will be more coming up, especially if you've got smaller fingers. There's quite a few smaller ones as well. This one I thought was going to be sterling, and it's not, sadly, but it does have the look. It's vintage. It's a St. Christopher. How cute is that? I've never seen a St. Christopher ring before. Silver tone, and this one is smaller. It's a size L. It would be a lovely present for somebody who is travelling. It could be worn as a pinky ring, or at the top perhaps if the sizing was right, or if you've got a smaller finger on, maybe on your ring finger. And we're running that one now at 4. Oh, there we go. See the St. Christopher on there, isn't it sweet? Hi Christine, how are you doing? Isn't it sweet? I got this from the dealer who I bought the Egyptian 1920s handbag from. He's got some cool things. That might be all the rings. Let me just double check. Yep, that's all the rings. Have we done all the brooches? I don't think we have we? And we've got one bag charm, which I have run before, but I'm running again. I think at a lower price. This is really cute. Bag charms are really in at the moment. So we've got a faux pearl here and here, and then these lovely leaves on a gold tone clip. You just clip it onto your handbag, or you could put it on your keys, of course. This one is £3. Welcome in, Ravenheart. I think we will do another giveaway in a moment too. And I'm going to need to charge my phone soon. I've just finished running the rings, but I can run anything again if there's something there that you fancy, or if you'd like me to show you, let me know. Just going to plug my charger in. Bet the phone's hot. Okay, let's do another giveaway. So this giveaway is another follower one, so anybody can enter as long as you're 18 in the UK and following. So if you're not following, hit up there, follow, and then come back and enter. You don't need to make a purchase. If you haven't purchased already, I will cover the postage. And it's for another Donut Worry Be Happy thing. It is this cute little wish bracelet with a star on it. So good luck, everybody. The sun and moon, oh, it was a lovely one. Cheers with my Pepsi because I need another drink. Excuse me. Welcome in, Caris. Sun and the Moon. So this one is costume, it's silver tone, and the sun and the moon are having a little hug. So just a little costume one. It is a size Q. Let me just find it again in the auctions. I think we're only about a third of the way through. No, it must be at least half the way through. So that one's running now for £1. Thank you, Ravenheart. So it's silver tone rather than sterling. It's just a costume one, but it's lovely. Size Q. I just thought it was so sweet. Got a little 90s vibe about it. Thank you very much. That's your first purchase from me on Cat, by the way. Nice to meet you. Let's pop that one over there. So still lots to see. Oops, sorry for the noise. Hi, Two Dolls Treasures. Welcome in. Okay, Let's just go back to the brooches. Got some cute brooches this evening as well. 3 minutes left on the giveaway, so we've got plenty of time to get in there. So this is by A.R. Brown, and it's signed on the back here. You can see that across there. It's pewter, and it's obviously a sausage dog or a dachshund. Isn't it sweet? His little face. Hi Retro. Hi Jam. How are you doing? It has got a gold tone back, but I did find another one listed online which also had a gold tone back, so I don't know if that's standard for A.R. Brown pins or if that one has been added. I'm not sure. We're running this one at 5. Welcome in, Crystal Clear. So those of you just joining us, there is a giveaway running, so do get in on that. There's 2 more minutes left to go. Make sure that you're following if you're not already. If it doesn't let you enter, if it still doesn't let you enter, you need to be in the UK. So you obviously can't do that within the next 2 minutes. Oh, I'm surprised our little sausage didn't go. We've got a bundle of vintage pins next. So quite a few of these are Marie Curie ones. So they are enamel. There are 4 Marie Curie teddy ones. And then this really cute vintage bow. And I think this is probably a charity one as well. So tulip. So you get all 6 for £1. What a bargain. Pop them on your denim jacket, resell them, whatever you like. Thank you, Tracy. So all of those for just £1. Silver tone, a roundish ring on the table. Thank you, Tracy. That's your first purchase from me. Thank you, Tracy. Welcome in, Laura. Do get in the giveaway. It's running now. There's a minute left on the giveaway. Silver tone, round ring. This one. Is it that one you're looking at? This one is a little vintage St. Christopher. So it's a St. Christopher silver tone, and it's smaller. It's a size L. I really thought it was going to be silver, but I tested it and it's not, sadly. But it's a nice vintage one. Be cute. It does fit on my ring finger. Yeah, it is quite small. You could wear it as a pinky ring or at the top. Very cute. Nice one for travel. Oh, 16 seconds. 15 seconds left on the giveaway. Good luck, everybody. Just wow, this top's driving me mad. I have to remember not to wear this one again for a whatnot show. Good luck on the giveaway. Who's it going to be? Good luck, good luck, good luck. It is... It's Rebecca! Congratulations! How lovely. You are the winner of the Do Not Worry, Be Happy bracelet. So it's a wish bracelet. Tie it on, and when the thread breaks, your wish will come true. Unless, of course, your wish is that the bracelet lasts forever, and then sadly, that will not work. Well done. Let me pop that here. How cool. Yay! Congratulations. I was thinking, was that your first one? Ah, cool. Well, sometimes people do the double and win their buyer's appreciation as well. So do stay tuned. I'll run that one at the end. The buyer's appreciation is for one of my charm necklaces. They're made by me from steel, and you can add my upcycled charms. You could have this one, or if you prefer something else from the board, you can choose a different one. We'll work that out later. Okay. Does anybody know Bernard Instone brooches? I think they're probably antique now. I think they were from the 20s. This is in the style of a Bernard Instone brooch. I think it's a modern copy from Cheddar Village. Apparently Cheddar has a goblin. This is the Cheddar Goblin. They're like piskies or pixies on the Bernard Instone ones, and those ones were silver. This one is silver tone. It's a really cute enamel pin with cheddar on it. And It's a lot cheaper than a Bernardine-Stone one. It's £3. I do have 3 Bernardine-Stone pins that I haven't listed yet, so if anybody does collect them, let me know, and I can pop them into a show. They're all slightly different. He's a cutie. Let's go back to the brooches. Any art lovers or Glasgow people in? This is from the Glasgow Gallery of Modern Art. I just thought it was a lovely enamel pin. It's got one of these pin backs and it's just £1. Isn't that sweet? That's got a bit of a 90s look about it as well. Cute on a denim jacket if you're into your art. Thank you, Lee. I thought it's got a really cool look about it. You can't go wrong for £1, can you, for a lovely enamel pin? Thank you, Lou. Oh, you got some cute things in your tray this evening. Oh, amazing. See, that's why, but I was debating whether to put it in. I thought, well, there might be somebody that's got a connection to the Glasgow Art Gallery or Glasgow or art galleries. Oh, that's good. It's going to a good home then. So this little cutie is a gold tone teddy with a red enamel. I think he's got sparkly eyes. Yeah, he's got little sparkles in his eyes. They're not massively sparkly though. He is a pin as well. He's got one of these lovely pins that pulls here. Is that how you do it? Oh no, it's got like a screw. Oh, it's a nice quality one. No markings on it that I could see. It's a gold tone and he is £3. And if you like teddies, I've got a really gorgeous sterling teddy necklace as well coming up. When we get into the necklaces, I haven't done the ear cuff yet. I have run the Hunger Games one, but I can run it again. In fact, I've got 2 Hunger Games ones because I do unbaggings over on YouTube and I found another one today. So they're not brooches. I know that they are in the Hunger Games a brooch. This one is a pendant, bronze tone. Or this one came in today and is slightly larger and has a chain. So you could have either one, even better. Shall I run that for you? You could have both if you like. We'll do them both on the same listing. Oh, I didn't mean to do it for 30 seconds, sorry. So you'll get both of them on this auction. You can decide whether you want to have the larger or the smaller or both. So 2 pendants, and this one has a chain. And just £1, 50p per pendant. I suppose you could put a pin on, you could pin that one, couldn't you, to a jacket using a safety pin if you wanted to have one as a brooch and one as a necklace, you could do. Thank you very much, Raven Hearts. Thank you. Where should I figure out bits there? And where were we before that? Brooches. These are so cute. I really bought this because my lovely grandma, who is no longer with us, used to collect things with little boots and shoes, and she would have loved this. So I had to pick it up. Maybe one of you guys will like it. I was trying to work out what it's made from. I think it's hand painted and it's just a C clasp and green and purple booties. How cute are they? I've got lots of little booties in the workshop because I can't resist picking them up because I always used to buy them for my grandma's birthdays and things. Bless her. Little shoes or boots. Welcome in, Paisley's Vintage Finds and Seaflow. Everything's listed in the shop if you want to go in and take a look. We're just working our way through. We've done the pre-bids and now we're just working our way through everything else. So this is a little silver tone starfish pin. It's quite dark. I thought it might be silver and I did test it and it's not silver, sadly. But it is a lovely little pin and we're going to run that one at £3. While that's running, I'm going to have another drink because I'm getting very thirsty. It's got dark outside whilst we've been doing this. Well, that one might be going on my jacket. I've got lots of denim jackets, so there's lots of space. This one is stunning. So I joked when I bought this one in that it looked like Maui's hook from Moana, and somebody commented on my video and said that it is a Maui fish hook and it's a symbol of good luck. So it's obviously New Zealand. It's power shell or abalone, same shell, two names, don't know why. It's obviously quite old because it's got the C clasp and it's got a long pin and it's marked silver there. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got a nice strong clasp. And I have run this once before and I've reduced the price this week. It's just gorgeous. So it's running now at 15, sterling silver with abalone shell inlay. Look at it glinting away there. I would definitely keep this one, but I was worried my little one throws herself at me quite a lot for cuddles, which is lovely, but I think she'd hurt herself on that. I could see it all happening. Welcome in, Rachel. I've got a little tie pin here. Is it a tie pin? A buttonhole and a pin. A little vintage one with a tankard on it. That one is £1, running for £1. And then we'll move on to the next type of jewellery. I think we'll go earrings next. If there's anything that anybody's particularly waiting to see, though, do let me know and I can pull it forwards. Let me just look through. We've done, still got bracelets, earrings, necklaces to go. That's quite a lot of things, isn't it? It's going to be a late night. So let's have a look at those dragons. These are so cool. So you've got one is a stud earring and one is an ear cuff. They are, I guess you could wear them in the same ear, couldn't you? Or you could wear one low and one high in the other ear. So all of my earrings, unless I can either swap them to new hooks, or in the case of studs, they will be antibacterially cleaned. And if a new back needs adding, then I will change it. This one has got enamel in the wing there. These are silver tone, they are costume. Oh, he's got a ball in his mouth, look, that's quite cool. That looks like it might glow under UV. Oh, excuse the noise. Oh, it does glow under UV. Look at that. Does the enamel? Oh, it does. Look at that. Oh, this would be cool in a nightclub. Thank you, Awesome Cart. Thanks for joining us this evening. Back on next week, regular show next week. Welcome in, newbies popping in. I'm Kat, if you don't know me. So we're doing this as a set, one stud, one ear cuff, silver tone. These glow under UV light and they are super cool. So we've got cuff and the stud. Okay, welcome in, Grace. I must have sold the other earrings earlier because I'm only seeing 3 pairs left in the listings. These ones I think are new because they were on a card that said stainless steel. I just took them off for the photographs, but obviously I would antibacterially clean them anyway, but they're, as you can see, they're clean as a whistle. Cute little fish bones, and these ones we're running at 3. And to show you in the ear, they're really cute little gold tone studs. I would probably wear these in one of my higher ones. My 11-year-old wants to get her ears pierced this summer, so I think I'm going to have another one done. I've got 5 on this side and 3 on that side. You did miss the dragons. Do you want me to run them again? Did you actually get to see them? Because we did a UV test on here. So cool. Let me run them for you quickly again now. So the auction is for both. You get the stud and the ear cuff. Silver tone. Thank you very much. A very cool pairing. I'd love to see you wearing those. Very cool. Thank you very much. Where did I pop your other bits down? Yeah. Okay, one more pair of earrings. These are beautiful. These are wire. I suspect that they're probably aluminium. That's what they feel like, and they're blue. I think, do they heat treat them to get aluminium, these colours? I think they go, like they go in a special oven or something. I might be wrong. I feel like some kind of memory triggering there. So they're a flower on a wire. I don't know if you can see the size next to my glass earrings. Those ones are running now at £3, so they're probably artisan ones. They're very lightweight, so they'd be very easy to wear. Welcome in, FGH and Emily. Okay, I think we've seen all of the earrings now. Everything is listed if you're new in. Okay, so we've seen the charms, we've seen the rings, the earrings, the brooches. Let's go bracelets, and then we've still got necklaces to see as well. So this one is from Bimbi Ilola. Very expensive brand. Gold tone with red enamel in this little donut type charm here. And really cute, stacks nicely. And 6.5 centimetres, so a standard size for a bangle. And we're running that one at 5. Don't know where everybody is over on YouTube this evening. We normally have lots of people watching on YouTube. Perhaps the algorithm's hiding me for some reason. I hope not. Do comment if you're watching over on YouTube. I'd love to know where you're watching from. This one is so stunning. So this is another lovely brand, and it's one that was new to me. Where's the name? Here's the name there, Danon. And they're usually made of pewter. This one is pewter. And we've got raw amber. And then this is another gemstone as well. I'm not sure what that is, so shout at me if you know what it is. It's really cool. And I will admit, I bought it for myself, and I've got really small wrists, and it's a bit too big for me, sadly. But I love it. So again, another expensive brand, and I think it's 8 inches. But I'll just check for you. Well, it comes out at 8.5, but this goes quite the way through. I'd say it's about 8.25, and we're going to run it at 15. So it's got this lovely charm on the tag. That's nice and heavy because it's pewter. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Do we know what this gemstone is? These are amber, lovely lightweight amber. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm getting the old sore shoulder now. Where have I put your bits again now? I'm getting tired now, can you tell? Oh, it's here, right in front of me. It's beautiful. I love that bracelet. I was thinking I'd have to resize it if I was going to keep it for myself. But I was prepared to do it, if forced, if you'd forced my hand. So I'm glad it's going to a good home. And then we've got a couple of these European bead style ones. This is really nice and heavy. These might be ceramic, these purple ones. They've got quite a lovely shine to them. Purple sparkles, a key and a padlock there. silver tone, and it's got an extender on it, so it's 7.75 to 8.75 inches, and it's running at £3. That's how it looks on. It's a nice chunky one. Thank you, Kirsty. This is a really sweet one. It's got a nice weight to it. It feels quality, if you know what I mean. Thank you very much. I'm thirsty again. Well, I have been talking for 2 hours. I suppose that's not completely a surprise. Cheers, everybody. Still got lots of lovely silver to show you as well. Welcome in, decent souls and chum. This one is another European bead style one, just a little cheapy one. Silver tone, it's got crosses, it's got a little kitty. These are red ones. Actually, these need gluing back in there, I've just noticed. It's 7.25 inches, and I'm going to run it at £1 because I didn't notice that when I listed it. If anybody would like that one for £1. Thanks, Kirsty. I wasn't on last week, so I did want to make it a bit of an epic show this evening. Oh, thank you, Neogra. But yeah, I am tired now. My kids are sleeping really badly, and it's going to get worse in the heat. Oh, thank you. That's your first purchase from me. Thank you very much. I've run out of space to put things. Lots of lovely buyers this evening. Thank you all for joining me. I really missed it last Tuesday. So I was at this parents' evening for my daughter's new school. And I got home and I was like, is it too late to jump on? But it was really. We didn't get the kids to bed till about 9 o'clock. I think it will, Kirsty. Have you had enough? I was going to say don't feel you have to stay on, but please stay on. Keep me company. We're nearly done. We're nearly done. We've got, well, I've still got to show you the charms again. But anyway, we've just got, I think, one more bracelet to see. And then the necklaces. You know I love my power shell. This is a really pretty, dainty dolphin one. These are often a bit wider than this. This is a really cute one. It's 7.25 inches. And that's how it looks on. Really, really cute. Oh, thank you, Kirsty. That's so sweet of you. This one we're going to run at 4. Is it running? Yes, it is. So silver tone, and it's got power shell or abalone shell, same difference. Inlaid. Isn't it sweet? And a box clasp. Okay, that's the bracelets. I've just seen something that I didn't run in the pendants. Hang on a second. Maybe I didn't list it. Let me just have a look. There was quite a lot here. It's possible I completely forgot to list it altogether. Yes, it's not there. Let me just have a look. Yeah, it's not there. It must not have listed it, or it didn't upload properly. So this is a silver tone little shoe charm. Well, I suppose it's quite a chunky bracelet charm, or you could wear it as a pendant. It's missing its stone from here. Look, would have originally had a stone in there, and because it's square, it's a bit of a trickier size to replace. So I thought I would run it and see if anybody fancied it, because it is cute. It's not sterling, and I was going to run it at £1, but I've forgotten to list it. So if anybody would like me to run that one for £1, please let me know and I will do it. It is, isn't it? It's nice. It's been nicely made. It is a vintage one, obviously, as well. Probably bought on somebody's holiday somewhere. Hi, Emily and Stephen. Yeah, let me know if anybody wants me to run that one. I won't put in a listing, especially unless there's interest in it, at just £1. Right, where were we? We finished the bracelets, yes. So we need to go necklaces now. Oh, they're all going to fall off. Oh no, we're okay. So this one is a bit strange because I bought this as sterling and it really does look like sterling, and I just couldn't get it to test positive for sterling. So either it's got some kind of coating on it or it's silver tone. So we're selling it at silver tone, but it is on a sterling chain, and the chain is 16 to 18 inches with an extension. It's so sweet. Little cats, and we're going to run it at 8, including the chain. It's a really cute one. Would be nice for stocking. 2 little kitties. Excuse me. And something a bit more in your face. I love this one. So this one, yes, that would be so cute, wouldn't it, Kirsty? Run that one again. Okay, sorry. Where did I put it? So the cats did not test as sterling. It was sold to me as sterling, but I couldn't get them to test as sterling, as try as I might. But they may be coated in something. There's no marking on them, but the chain itself is sterling. And they're very cute. Oh, that's your first purchase from me. I assumed that you heard me say before you bid about the cats not being sterling. I'm not testing as sterling anyway, but shout at me if you didn't. Cute ears, oh thanks. Oh good, thank you. Are you a seller too? FGH Vintage. Shall have to check you out. Thank you very much. Oh, I just need to move a second. Oh gosh, I've been sat here since 5 to 8 without moving. Need a little stretch and to sort out my straps. Sorry, it keeps peeking its way out, and I keep forgetting that this is my left shoulder and this is my right shoulder. It flips it on the camera, so I keep going the wrong way. I think it might be time for a little cheers of the old pina colada. Oh, that is lovely. Should have got 2 for tonight as it's such a long show. Right, let's have a look at this cool one. So this is Merry, 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 Merry. I don't know how you say that. Rebecca, do you know this brand? This is a little bit of you, isn't it? So these are enamel metal charms, woodland themed. What have we got? Squirrel and a deer and a fox, and an oak leaf and a tree. And then we've got the tag on there with the brand name. It had, when I bought this, it had a tag on it that said rolled gold, but I can't see any evidence of that. I think it's just gold tone. And it's 18 to 20 inches with an extender. It looks understated next to my parrot necklace, doesn't it? I think it's gorgeous. I bought it in especially for this show. And we're running it at 8. So these are enamel, the oranges and greens. 18 to 20 inches long. And there is the tag there. Let's pop that one back up there. See what's next. Keeps taking me away from the necklaces. Keep me on the necklaces, please. This gorgeous one is next. So these two are priced a bit higher because, well, they're sterling silver, they're chunkier, and I had to buy in the chains for them. So I've kept it as low as I can price-wise, basically what I paid. So marked 925 on the back there, and moonstone. This one is a slightly different colour to the others. You can probably see that on the screen. But very pretty, nice chunky chain, and the chain on this one is 16 inches, but you could take it off the chain if you wanted it on a different chain. And we're running it at 22. Do we have any moonstone fans in? Love a bit of moonstone myself. So all sterling silver, the pendant and the nice chunky chain. Let's pop that one back up there. And you've got another St. Christopher next. This is the cutest St. Christopher. I wonder if I should take these down for now so that I can show them to you more easily. I don't want to get them tangled now. They're perfectly in line with each other at the moment. So these ones in my hand are all sterling. Hi Sophie, how are you? And welcome in Amy, Ginch and Tragarsden. Sorry if I said that wrong. I'm Kat if you're new to me. So this teeny little St. Christopher, look how cute that is. Lovely for a gift for someone who's travelling. This one is hallmarked Birmingham 1977. Sterling silver and on a lovely vintage sterling chain, which is 19 inches, so a nice length. It's really small, it gets lost amongst all my parrots. How are you doing, Sophie? I hope you're well. This one we're running at 12, so it's all sterling, vintage 1970s St. Christopher, which of course is a luck charm for travel. Such a sweet little one. Okay, let's pop that one back up there. We'll do this in reverse now. Pop them back on. Do we have any horse lovers? Welcome in, Michelle. Look at this lovely one. So it's a lovely horse on a 14-inch chain. So this one is a smaller chain. We could swap that out for the other one if you wanted. And we're running it at 10. So it's all sterling. There is the size there. Cute little horse. It's got a 925 on its back there. What's next? So this one came into me for recycling. So if you don't know me, I am an upcycling jeweller. I have a YouTube channel where I unbox my materials, I go thrifting, I get sent in things through my PO box, and I buy big bags of broken and unwanted bits as well. This was a single earring. It was a stud. No, sorry, I think it was a dangle actually. That was a bit that poked out. And I have turned the hook into a bail so that it can be made into a pendant. It's got a black stone in the centre there, possibly an onyx. And I've put it onto a sterling necklace chain, which is 16 inches. This came in from Holly, who is Freebie Forbes here on Whatnot. So thank you very much, Holly. And we're going to run it at £12. So it's all sterling, this and the chain as well. Have I done the tie pin? I have, but I can run it again. I think it might actually be a buttonhole thing. I realised when I was looking at it. I shall show it to you again now, though. Was it this one? The little tankard. So that's a pin, and then that's a buttonhole. Well, I guess it is a tie. It goes from your tie to your buttonhole, and it's got this really nice back, which kind of just it's screw. Yeah, you kind of pull that bit out, and I think it was £1. Let me just look it up. So we're running that one now at £1. Thank you, Tracy. I'm going to have another sip while that's running. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Tracy. Pop that with your other pins there. I would consider an offer on the other pins if there's anything else left in there. I did run them all, but if there's anything in there that you fancied and you think it should be a lower price, let me know. Back to the necklaces. Oh, this is gorgeous. So this is unmarked silver, so I think it must be an independently made sort of artisan piece. Look at the bands in that agate. It's stunning. So no markings, but it's been tested as sterling. And I got this chunky 20-inch sterling chain for it. And there it is size-wise. So I put it on a slightly longer chain because it's such a statement. It's gorgeous. And we're running it at 28. And there's the back. Welcome in. There's back up there. And this is an unusual one. I've actually got lots of lockets, lots of silver ones, and I just had to stop listing because I knew I'd never get through the night if I carried on listing. But if there's any interest in lockets, I can bring them back in another week. I've got quite a few silver ones. This one is a vintage costume one. So it's in the sort of Limoges style. Gold tone, it's got some plating loss on the back, but all good on the front, look at that. And then it's on this lightweight gold tone chain, which I've forgotten to put the size in. Let's just check it. It is just over 20 inches. Yes, love a click on a locket. Can you see it okay? It looks very dark on my screen. Oh, it's because it's gone into night mode on my phone, where it takes all the sort of saturation out of the colour. This one we're running at 6, and that's just because of the plating loss on the back. Thank you, Kirsty. Isn't it cool? It's a nice size as well. Do you want to hear the click again? Thank you, Kirsty. You've got an eclectic mix of pieces this evening. I love it. I have got another locket to show you. I managed to list one of them. This is so cool. It's a tiny Bible. How sweet is that? Look at the detail on the back. It's got a lovely hinge, and it's also a locket, so you could put a picture in there. If it was me, I'd probably put an antihistamine in there in case I had an allergic reaction to something. Whatever you want that's small enough, you could pop in there. And it's on a sterling chain. It's nice and lightweight. It's on an 18-inch vintage sterling chain. You could take it off of here and put it onto a charm bracelet. That would be cute as well. And we're going to run it at 16. So again, all sterling silver with this one, locket and chain. Look at the detail. It's even got the pages sort of etched into it. And there's the inside. Super cute. Let's pop that one up there. I think we might be nearly through it all, guys. This little guy is gorgeous. Another 3D charm. Look at him. So I have tested him, he's sterling, and so is his little dainty chain, which is 17 inches, nice in between length. And I don't know if this was its original pouch, I forgot to look it up. It says Fontaine Collection, and it will come in that little pouch. And there he is, size-wise. And we're running him 12. Love him. Could take these all off the chains, couldn't we, and make a really gorgeous silver charm bracelet. I may do that, take them off the chains, the ones that haven't sold, and list them separately as charms. If anybody would like one as a charm, it would obviously be a cheaper price without the chain, so let me know. I think it's possible we've seen everything now. apart from the Buy It Nows, of course. I'm going to have a bit more Pepsi because I'm still thirsty. Okay. Do have a look through the shop listings, especially if you came in a bit later, and let me know if there's anything that you would like me to run. I will run the buyer's appreciation in a moment, so shout if you want to get in on that before I do by making a purchase. I think that I have shown everything now. If you would like to make me an offer on anything, just let me know in the comments and I will consider it. And I often say yes. So let's run the buyer's appreciation then. So excuse the creaky door in the background. Run the teddy again, the teddy necklace. So this one was all sterling, teddy and chain, 17 inches, and will come in its little pouch. That's okay. Isn't he sweet? There's a teddy brooch as well. Thank you very much. Did you see the teddy brooch? That is a gold tone teddy there. So the buyer's appreciation is running now. So it's for one of my charm necklaces. I make these out of stainless steel. And then you can clip the charms that you want to on it. The charms are all upcycled from unwanted and broken and thrifted materials. So they've all got a steel clip and jump ring and then mixed materials at the bottom. The winner can either have this amber one or they can choose one off the stands if they would rather. So if you've made a purchase and you're in the UK, please do get in the giveaway that way. So good luck, everybody. There's about just under 4 minutes left. The St. Christopher charm to put on a key ring. The charm or the ring? The charm is teeny. It would be very small on a key ring. Whoops. That one. You see how small it is? I could put it on a bigger jump ring for you, but it's only a centimetre in size. It's really diddy. Hi Elle, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I'm just running the buyer's appreciation, but I haven't gone through the buy it nows yet either. There's loads in there. Elle, your mirror is in the buy it now if you wanted it tonight, but no pressure. It can be another time. That would be okay. So where have I put it now? Would you want it without the chain then? Where did I put it? Oh, goodness me. It's here somewhere. Oh, it's here. Oh, don't worry, Elle. There's absolutely no rush. If you don't want to do it tonight, at any time is fine. I just popped it in there in case you were on and you were waiting for it. It would be there. Save me hunting it out for you. So, Anthony, if you wanted it without the chain, we could say 8, and I'll put it on a bigger ring. I don't have massive sterling rings though. If we wanted it a bigger ring, it need to be silver plated, but I could make it into a key ring. It's just going to be really tiny compared to the key ring. Is that without the chain? Let me just find it. So do have a look through the buy it now if you haven't already, because there's loads in there as well. And I'll show you the charms too. I'm just editing this listing to say no chain. It's gone a bit glitchy on me. I think my phone's getting hot. Okay, so this is for Anthea without the chain, sterling St. Christopher from 1977. So would you like it on a larger silver plated jump ring, and I could even put it on a key ring for you. Let me know if you would like me to do that, or if you'd rather do it yourself, that's fine, obviously. But I have key rings here. Welcome back in, friends. There's 40 seconds left on the buyer's appreciation. So if you've made a purchase, please do get in on that. There's only 7 people in it, and there's definitely more than 7 buyers tonight. Great. Let me make a note. Excuse me. I need to rest my voice in a minute. Key ring. Oh, thanks, Elle. Bless you. Oh, 10 seconds left on the giveaway. Good luck, everybody. Get in, get in, get in. So it's for one of my upcycled charm necklaces. Good luck, everybody. It's Tracy. Congratulations, Tracy. Well done. No, thank you, Anthea. So, Tracy, you can either have the amber one that's on there, or if you would rather, you can choose one from the boards. So any one of these, I can swap it over for the amber, or you can have the amber, as I say, if you prefer. So these are my upcycled charms. They just clip onto my necklaces. You can get the necklaces in the buy now as well. Charms are £4 each, or 3 for £8. All various different upcycled materials. We've got anything from abalone shell, lampwork glass, gemstone, some whimsical ones. Okay, Tracy, it's yours. The amber one is yours. I've got letters, I've got glass. Shout if you would like to see anything up close. Oh, bless you. Was no rush. So the rings in the bite now are my handmade aluminium rings. So aluminium is really lightweight and doesn't tarnish. There's no plating to be lost, so it stays this lovely silver colour, and they're adjustable. So I do 2 different sizes. I've got a hammered one with a heart and a smiley one. You just squeeze them to fit. So the larger ones, the thicker ones, are N to T, or 7 to 9, and the skinny ones are I to P, or 4 to 6. Thank you so much, Kirsty, for making it to the end. I really appreciate your support and all your lovely purchases as well, of course. I'll be back on next week. And so these are all handmade by me at my little workshop here. Different textures. We've got bees, smiley faces, paw prints, bark. This one swirls. And charm connectors. If you want to turn any of your pendants or single earrings into a charm, you can just clip it on one end onto your necklace and the other onto your charm. Thank you, Tracy, and well done on your win. I do stickers, so I make these on my label maker. They're all jewellery and thrifting related. So yeah, set 6 for £2. They're in the bite now as well. There are also silver cloths for £1 if anybody needs a cleaning cloth, and my Sustainer Beads branded eco gift bags. Those are made from organic cotton. There are loads of variations of my upcycled teeny tiny sterling silver earrings. There are hooks as well as studs. They're all in the bite now for you to see. There are 2 pairs of 9-carat gold earrings. If anybody wants to see those in more detail, let me know and I will show those. And then these last 2 are upcycled by my 11-year-old daughter. So she makes these from leaflets, brochures, magazines, unwanted books. So this is a pendant, like a sea-themed pendant hand mirror. And then this lovely floral one is a magnet bottle opener. So they were made by my 11-year-old, and she gets all the money for those as well. Thank you, Elle. And Elle, this is your lovely one. Cute little cat. She's just set up her first stockist, my Welsh retailer. So I've asked her to make me some more stock for the next couple of weeks, but she's busy finishing primary school. She's only got 2 weeks left, and then, well, less than 2 weeks now, and then she's done. Amazing. Uh, I think that might be it. Is there anything else that anybody would like to see? Shout now. If you want to make me an offer on any of the auction items, just pop in the comments what you would like to offer. There's still quite a few bits left in there. Yeah, there's quite a few bits left in there. We had over 100 items to start off with, so we've done pretty good. There's these gorgeous silver ones left as well. I'm going to have a sip of my drink, and then I think, unless there's anything else anybody would like to see, I'm going to say good night. Oh, I need to rest my voice now. I am still wearing the fabulous necklace. I love it. Okay, so do pop back over onto the profile and bookmark next week's show. We'll be back with a general non-themed vintage and pre-loved jewellery show. I've got loads of gorgeous sterling silver to show you, so I can't wait to get that in there. If you don't already follow me on YouTube, do check it out. It's Jewellery Rescue. We're coming up to 5,000 subscribers. We just hit 4,000 last week, and we're about to hit 4.2, so we're getting close. When we get to 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away this diamond necklace, so make sure that you do follow over there as well. I'm also on Instagram as Sustainabeads UK and Facebook as Sustainabeads. Thank you. That's my spiel. So thank you very much for joining me and for all of your gorgeous purchases as well. I'm not cutting this one up, Elle. No, I love this one. This is my parrots, which one of you lovely lot sent me in as a present, and I love it. So thank you very much, everybody, and I'll see you 8 o'clock next Tuesday. Have a brilliant week, everybody. Bye, guys.